Coach, general thoughts on the game?
I thought we struggled in the first half. I thought foul trouble was a problem. I had to sit a couple of our starters because of it. Took us 20 minutes to figure out how they were playing us defensively, and they took advantage of some of our players down low. We kept dribbling where they could steal the ball and stuff. So a little frustrating, a little out of sync. Had to play a lot of our bench, which I actually thought the bench did fine. It was just took us a little while. Second half we came out, played better on the defensive end, I thought. Offensively, started to get more layups, didn't settle for the three in the second half. And, just overall, I thought a pretty good second half for us since we haven't been playing great in the second half. So, I thought India Sanders played incredibly well. This is what I expect of her, and she knows it. So she can't go backwards, but still, I'm just really happy how she did. And really how Stack came in and Taylor Brown came in the second half and really kind of propelled us forward.
You guys had such an incredible fourth quarter. You were very on point. You were very aggressive in the best way. What was the conversation in the huddle before then that really got the team going and motivated?
I think we just talked about how defensively what we were doing, we were switching everything, and we talked about hustle plays. That's what Loyola brings. They beat everybody to loose balls and things like that, that we needed those offensive rebounds. We got a couple when we needed them. We had some layups in transition and things like that. We got some and ones. And I think when you get those types of plays, the momentum kind of changes for you. And once we got the lead, I felt comfortable. You could see the team felt comfortable. And it was kind of nice that we had to come from behind, that we weren't ahead the entire time. So yeah, I think it was a lot of that hustle stuff.
And you knew you were going up against Stephanie Carr, one of the best defensive players in the whole entire country. Despite her high amount of steals every game, you still had a great offensive game. Yeah. How are you able to combat that? What was the strategy there?
Well, just to know where she is, and know that if you beat her, she's going to wrap around and try to tip the ball out of your hands. But just be aware and protect the ball, be strong with the ball, come to meet passes a little bit when she's in your area. She's an excellent, she's just so good at anticipating. So you got to give her a lot of credit for that. She still had 8 steals against us, so we need to do a better job at their place, knowing where she is, I think, from the beginning. But she's a great player. Yep.
A strong performance from your bench tonight. Can you just talk about what it means when you maybe can't necessarily rely on the starters and can rely on them?
We talked about that in the locker room and how I was really happy that we got scoring from the bench, and Jade didn't have a great game. Katie really didn't play her best, and you had Stack come in, you had Taylor come in, you had Maddie Doring come in, who were ready to go and ready to fill those shoes. And I think that's just part of our maturity process, that we need to keep moving forward and relying on bench for scoring and not just to play defensive minutes. And if we can continue that, you're going to see our offensive numbers go up.
And then what kind of adjustments are you looking to make heading into the next game?
Well, Colgate's a different style of team. High octane offense. I think they lead the conference, scoring 80 points a game. They play like a matchup like zone defense, so we have to work on that the next 2 days. But trying to slow them down at their place is going to be a tall task. They're just really lighting it up from everywhere at this point. And Rachel Thompson's playing awesome. So we've got to find someone or a couple people to guard her on Saturday.
You spoke a little bit about Jade Edwards. I noticed she's been a little inconsistent the past few games. You guys have been utilizing her a little bit less. How do you see her progressing through the rest of Patriot League play?
Well, I think she just needs to adjust to how other teams are playing her. And once she does that, I think she'll figure it out. She struggles at times against the zone, trying to figure out where the gaps are and stuff. And she's learning. She's getting better at it. But today, I don't really think she got a ton of opportunities to shoot either. But that's okay. She was able to rebound a little bit. She made some really nice passes. They didn't finish all of her passes, but she made some really nice passes. And she's getting a little better on the defensive end. We just need to keep prodding her a little bit at that end and knowing that you can make a difference at that end of the floor as well.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.